What is up, y'all? This is your girl Mo, and this is the Rebuild Empire channel. I am the foundation layer coach. I hope y'all can hear me. I'm gonna make this quick. It's 11:20. I'm getting ready to go into work at 11. Turn this down really quick. But I want to speak to y'all about a slight topic before I leave. In the world that we live in today, many people are looking at social media and thinking because these folks are showing you a slight or a particular version of success that they have it all. When you have people who look successful, but they really are empty inside. They're empty emotionally, they're empty mentally, they're empty in every way that you can possibly think of. They're even empty physically. Because a lot of people have to sell themselves as a person in order for people to even be around them. A lot of people have to try to fit into people's narrative in order to even be a part of the story. And what I don't want you to do is try to fit into anybody's narrative. Don't try to fit yourself into a story that does not belong to you. Do not allow for yourself to pretend success when you can have real success and show people the right way in which they can go about it. Because I think it's too much faking going on in today's time frame where people are wanting to pretend. This is like in the new generation and just being in a new millennial circumstances, too many people are wanting to pretend what their life should be like or pretend that they have what they need in life, but in all actuality, these people are failures in life. They don't have a means. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Yeah, but I want y'all to understand that social media is all about people pretending, faking as if they have a specific or a particular life, when in all actuality, these people don't have what you think they have. People are posting pictures. They're telling you that they have this, that, and the third. You see people arguing on Facebook. You see them arguing on Instagram about what this person ain't got and what this person has. But in all actuality, these people don't have what you think they have. They don't. I'm keeping it 100% with you. People are pretending. The successes that you see on social media, people need to back it up in real life. If you see them in on Instagram or any type of social media platform, you best believe if you saw them in real life, the life that they portray is not the life that they're living. So you don't copycat and say, I'm going to be successful like that and post pictures and pretend. And then in actuality, when you cut that camera off or you get off that social media site, that instantly you have to go back to being or feeling like, because I'm not going to say that that's what you are. You're going to go back feeling like a nobody. When on social media, you become somebody. But when you get off camera, you're a nobody. And I think people have pretended for so long that is why you see so many people on social media trying to get a viral moment, because that's success to them. People feel like my success is this pretend person I get to be online, and then when I get off, then I'm a nobody. Nobody really calls me, nobody talks to me, my family is not the way it needs to be, my circumstances is horrible. But when I get on social media, it's different, because now I get to portray like I live this rich lifestyle that I don't, or I get to portray people put pictures on there and the pictures be nice. We're not gonna lie about that. We can keep it a bean that the pictures be nice, but these people don't live like that in real life. Like, I don't post pictures much, but I can tell you that I live in a home. You get what I'm saying? I can tell you that I once didn't have a car and now I have a car. But I didn't post rental cars when I didn't have a car just to make it seem like I was living this lavish lifestyle, if that makes sense. I pray that it makes sense. Don't try to sell yourself off to people to make them believe that you live in a certain way that you don't. Because although you're going to feel successful for that moment, I'm telling you that you're going to feel like a nobody when you get offline. And that is the point when people need to discover who they are. Because if you don't know who you are, you're already in danger. You're already in danger if you don't know who you are. And people look for viral moments because they don't know who they are. I keep telling people this. When you don't know who you are, you're looking for the best viral moment that you can get. You are looking for the best things smoking when you don't know who you are. So people use social media to become who they want to be. That's the whole point. And social media is damaging people as, thank you, Pinky. Thank you, girl. But seriously, I'm just being so honest, y'all. Too many people are lying to themselves and saying, I could be this top dollar person online. People don't know my life. But then what if somebody see you, what if somebody see you in person? And they see you raggedy Ann, you got a bonnet on, you ain't got no, you walking around in pajamas, the whole shebang. And not to say that it's anything wrong with that, but we need to set a standard. If you say you living a successful life, why you don't look up to par when you going out? Even if you going on a grocery store run. Because it's sad to say that people don't even have any respect for themselves going out the door just to run an errand anymore. That's just the truth. People ain't putting no clothes on. They throwing a bonnet on. They going out the door. But think about back in the day, if you go and look at a lot of those movies, or you think about our grandmothers or the people who were before us, they freshened up, they got themselves clothed, they wore their natural hair, they did whatever they had to do to look good going out. Okay? So I want y'all to understand that it is very crucial and very critical for y'all to stop pretending for people who don't even know y'all. Stop pretending for people who don't even care to know y'all. And that's even for me. I'm speaking for myself too. Because I don't know people, and I don't look to impress folks. That's why when I get on these lives, it's all about me speaking my truth. And if people don't like it, that's fine. If people, whoever taps into the lives, I appreciate you so much. Even if you come in just for a second, I appreciate you just for even hearing a piece of what I had to say. Because you don't have to waste your time listening to me. You don't have to waste your time looking at me on camera explaining what I feel is best. You don't have to do that. People don't have to comment. I appreciate every single thing, but I don't take it to my head to say, oh, well, at the end of the day, I'm the creme de la creme. No, nobody is ever the creme de la creme, because it's always somebody that's better. Or it's always somebody that can perform at a better, it's always somebody that either has something more unique than you that you don't have. And I'm not going to say more unique, because we all are unique in our own way, but it's always something that somebody else has that we don't. I will say that. And that is the whole point of us working together. And it's even something in scripture when it says, you don't try to do it all. When it comes down to ministry, or if it comes down to you trying to create a group of some form of fashion, y'all need to start seeing what unique piece does somebody else have that I don't have, where we can collaborate and bring that together as one. Because that's how you create success. But when people are steady pretending, it's hard to make people be authentic, because people are so used to um pretending to be somebody that they're not. So then you have to actually make people come out with their authenticity. And it's like, why do I have to drag out authenticity? But that's the world we live in, because people are so used to pretending. If I can get on social media and I can post a picture and it looks like I got money, I got this rental of a BMW. I can go and sit in front of somebody Airbnb or VRBO. I can go and get some clothes off Shein or whatever and make it look like I know fashion when I don't. It's all pretend. It's all pretend. And then you got people who are literally going to start hating on each other or hating each other, which I don't like. I dislike that, because I feel like we can go far if we stick together, y'all. and people start disliking another person because of the visual that they have put out there. And now it looks like this person has more than what it seems. And now when they finally get found out, now they're on a hate train. People want to tear their heads off because they pretended and they put up a facade as if they were living this life that they weren't and that they never were. So y'all have to just start getting better with just y'all have to get better with just loving on each other and finding out the people that are in your circle, how you all can contribute to each other. Like, and I don't know y'all circle, but I want y'all to start understanding there is something unique with somebody else that you hang around. Y'all can come together and bring forth, what is best. Hey, y'all can come forth and bring forth what is best. But I want y'all to don't follow up with people who are on social media pretending, because there is no need to pretend when you have your own authenticity. Live in your own authenticity. That's right. That is so right, Marino. She's right. People have lost what's important in life. That's true. I'm telling you, because people have lived in a life where social media has corrupted the way that we see life in general. Nobody wants to live in their authenticity. Everything now has to be a pretend. Everything now has to be where people are literally trying to figure out if, okay, well, if I fake and put these clothes on, or if I fake and I get this rental, they really gonna think that I got that money, or that I got the cash or whatever. And then they'll say, okay, well, maybe if I go and order these clothes off of yada yada or designer. Let's think about designer. People go and spend all that money on designer, right? They'll spend $200, $300 on designer clothes. And the thing is, think about, and I have nothing against white people at all. Nothing against white people. I think we all can be a better version of ourselves if we all just come together, because people are fools if they think that God is coming down to only get one race. That like you ain't got it all together. If you think that he coming down here to get one set of people, you already lost. We get them. I think blowing money is crazy to me. I don't think people need to go out and live lavish if they know that they don't have lavish funding to fund what you're trying to do. I think people need to think, we need to think a little better on finances. We need to handle our finances better. People just need to understand that it is severe and it's very crucial for you to walk in your authenticity, regardless of who you're trying to impress. If you know you don't have the money for that designer, don't go and buy $200 and $300 pairs of shoes, knowing that you already are trying to um keep up with bills or keep up with necessities and things like that. Like, why would you? What does those $200 shoes? How is that going to help you when it comes down to you trying to survive? And then we shouldn't keep trying to stick in survival mode. Survival mode is literally when you are going through your struggles and your seasons, but eventually you have to start pre-planning in order for you to start building something. Because if you just live in life, working a job, and then everybody's spending and splashing off the money every weekend, and then you have nothing to show for it, it's showing that we're not planning. It's showing that, one, we robbing God, one, because ain't nobody paying tithes and offering. We just gonna put that out there. And then you trying to figure out exactly why. And then tithes and offering ain't about the church. It's about doing for people. You can go out there and do for the homeless. You can go out there and do for somebody that you seen on the street. You don't got to give your money to the church. Somebody, this is work for a pet company, sir, Mr. Matt. I don't know why your package late, but nevertheless, seriously, y'all, I ain't gonna ramble on too much more. But I just want y'all to understand, you can be successful without pretending. Be successful by authentically being yourself, and authentically standing on your own morals and values. If you don't like the party, don't go party. If you know that you are a budgeter, don't go out there trying to spend and splurge because your friends want to go do it. Stand on business behind what you believe. Stand on all 10, because people can convince you to go and do what they do, and then you around here looking stupid with them because you want to follow suit of them. Be the oddball out. Be the outcast. There is nothing wrong with being the outcast. I promise you, there's nothing wrong being an outcast. Sometimes being an outcast is the best person in the group, because that's the person that's going to bring some logic to the group while everybody else is acting off emotion and impulse. So make sure that you are the oddball out. Make sure when everybody is splurging their money, you tell somebody logically, do you can you afford, and that, I'm not being funny, but sometimes you got to tell people this is out of love. Are you able to afford this? Because I'm not going to spend this, because I know I got stuff to take care of throughout the week. I know I've already paid my bills, but I know I need stuff that I need to hold on to, because I might need gas, or I might need X, Y, and Z. Somebody has to be the oddball out to make people think logically instead of acting off impulse. That's just it for me. So be the friend, or be the person, be the one in the family that can bring logic to people, and enough is enough of us just standing around being yes men. No more being yes men. Learn how to say no. Learn how to be the person that brings forth logic, and people will love you in the end. Even if they want to shun you for a second, I guarantee you they'll be calling your phone back, because you was the only one to actually give them truth when everybody else wanted to tell them lies. Got it? All right, y'all. So I'm going to get myself together for getting in here, getting to work on the truck. And I want y'all to meet me back here. I'll be back again tonight at 7 o'clock, because I'm going to Bible study at 7:30. But we'll have Bible study tomorrow. But I'll have I'm going to a Bible study tonight. So I'll be back here at 7 to do our evening foundation conversation. And we'll do that for a good bit of time. But I love y'all, man. I love y'all so much. If nobody has told y'all that they love y'all today, I love you. Have a great and wonderful day. Don't let anybody destroy your day. Again, be the oddball out. Don't be afraid to be the outcast. Know that I love you. God loves you 10 times more. Even if you don't believe in him, he woke you up this morning. You able to be on this live. You breathing. And I love that for you, because regardless of what you believe, baby, he came and visited you, and he made sure that you woke up and you was able to do everything that you needed to do today. And I pray that you get home safely. I pray that your day is blessed. And I love y'all. I love y'all, and God loves y'all so much more than I ever could. So love on me by subscribing to this channel, and meet me back here this evening so we can chit chat again. Again, do not pretend to be successful, okay, while feeling empty. Be successful for real by being your authentic self. People love authenticity. They don't like fake. I don't like fake. And I know you don't like fake. Okay? So again, I'm your girl Monique. I am the Foundation Layer Coach. This is the Rebuild Empire channel.